G'day everyone, I'm the Red Scar. This is Red Scar Gaming. Today's my 7th game. Had to figure that number out. 7th game of my first draft of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. This deck's going pretty well, though there's a few sort of minor mistakes that I think I've made so far as which cards I should have chosen and such. This opponent rather is Arcasane. Sounds like a place where Batman would fight people. That's an interesting hand, actually. I wouldn't mind it. I just, wouldn't mind some creatures too. Geez, that's not much better. I might have to go with that, simply because I don't really want to mulligan to 5, and Holy Cow's not a terrible card anyway. I'll drop Quick Draw, because I'm not going to be able to play it anytime soon. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so far this deck that I'm using is doing a little bit more sort of wide, actually, than I thought it would. Yes, I did think. Yeah, it's, it's not focused on going wide at all. But it's, certainly seems to outwide my opponent most of the time. Outlaw Medic, okay, that's a good card. I'll go Holy Cow instead. I don't really need another mountain just at the moment anyway. So I'll drop that. Outlaw Medic is actually a pretty damn good card, I reckon. All things told. I'll go Wanted Griffin. Yeah, he's certainly not the best card in this deck, but he has his moments, and he'll be able to take out Outlaw Medic if he attacks otherwise. I don't think he will though. Actually, remind me, when he dies you draw a card. Yeah, Outlaw Medic's actually, at least situationally, a very good card. I don't think my opponent will attack with him just to kill him, but we'll see what happens. Okay, that's your get rid of target creature until card. Now what I could do is go Reckless Lackey, but I might go Hellspur Brute though, because he's a pretty big card, just big dumb card you sometimes need. So I'm not quite sure what colours my opponent's playing. Selesnya, I suppose, but yeah, he's got a lot of Conduit Pylons. I just noticed that pet rock thing seems to be actually rather popular. Okay. What do I do here? I could just attack for 2 in the air. Lazav, yeah, when he commits a crime he does stuff. I think I'll just be a little bit on the defensive for the moment. I'll attack with Holy Cow. As much as I would love the Brute to just sort of take this over and attack as much as possible, but on the attack he can only take one thing out at the moment, so not the opportune moment. I can use Reckless Lackey as a chump blocker, and he's actually pretty damn effective as a chump blocker, because you can, well, this late in the game anyway, because you can sack him, draw a card, go to treasure. Sort of the more I look at him, I think he's one of the more powerful red cards I've ever seen. I am yet to see him in anything particularly powerful, but I'd like to see him in basically a goblin, tribal modern deck or something. I know goblin tribal in modern isn't particularly popular, but we'll see how we go with that. Okay. Quilled Charger. Now remind me, Saddled you can only do during your turn, isn't it? Yeah, it's only as a sorcery, so yeah, look, I'll attack with these 2. Gem Lightfoot might actually be a pretty big threat. Just because, yeah, now my opponent has a fair bit of flying. He's not going to attack, that's fine by me. Arid Archway, I actually haven't got much of an opportunity to use that yet, actually. Ever so slightly disappointed. I need to saddle 2 for that. I can turn him into a 5/5 menace though, can't I? So, oh, that's a bit of a tough decision actually. I think either way, I'll sack Reckless Lackey, partly just to see what sort of options I got, which is not optimal there. Yeah, look, I'll pass turn. I think Gem Lightfoot is actually my threat at the moment, though. Yeah, game certainly isn't over yet. See, it looks like he's playing white, green, blue, black. So yeah, is he playing just 5 colours? There seems to be a little bit of 3, even 4 colour play in this draft, which I'm finding slightly surprising actually, but now form a posse, that's 2, 3, 4, and 4's 8, so I can make X 6, which I know is not going to win me the game just yet, but it will turn Charger into a pretty dangerous creature if I play my cards right. Yeah, I do have to be careful of that 3/3 though, don't I? Okay, let's try this. Let's activate the saddle ability for the Quill Charger. And yeah, one of your attacks while saddled. Yeah, so I was just thinking, can you do that twice? But no. So yeah, I'll attack with the Charger. It might not matter how my opponent blocks, if at all, because if he goes, say, Lazav and Gem, I'll take Gem out. Can I do Fling at the right time? Yeah, if he blocks it all, yeah, this will be a little bit interesting. I don't think it'll exactly decide the game right now, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, I'll take out Gem Lightfoot because she is basically the big threat at the moment, and I can chump block as much as I need to at the moment. Yeah, so this is yeah, this format seems a bit more interesting than I thought it was going to be, in all honesty, because there are a lot of players, as I was sort of saying before, that are playing 3 or 4 colours, which is certainly not hard, regardless of what draft you're doing, but I'm a bit surprised as to how many people are doing it. Maybe I'm just not good at multiple colours or something, but I'm quite surprised that it's happening. Yeah, one thing I can do actually, just thinking with Fling, I could, for example, go during my turn, tap Mercenary, make Holy Cow, say, a 3/2. In fact, I don't even have to do it with the Holy Cow, do I? I could do it to one of the Mercenaries. Make one of the Mercenaries bigger, take out Djinn of Fool's Fall. Yeah, it's probably not the best way to spend 2 mana and or yeah, what is essentially 3 mercenaries this turn though. So yeah, and what I can actually do as well is use 2 more on Holy Cow to take out Jace, who I know is not the biggest threat in this format, but I wouldn't mind taking him out anyway. I don't need to attack with that one. Yeah, I think that particular maneuver I've got to be a little careful doing, because at least for the moment I'm going wide, and my opponent, yeah, my opponent certainly isn't, at least at this stage, playing any big creatures, so he's probably going to, if my opponent wins, he'll win because he outnumbers me, I think is ultimately what's going to happen. Yeah, that lifelink's useful for him, but I don't think he's gonna win the game just because of Outlaw Medic, though it's still a good card. Yeah, so I think at the moment it's basically just using Holy Cow, and actually I suppose I should keep in mind I've got lots of other flyers as well. So use Holy Cow, whatever other flyers I've got, to attack as much as I want, really. And chump block with my mercenaries? Maybe? Okay, I'm going to assume that my opponent has a combat trick here somewhere, but I'm going to have to take the risk, I think, because Outlaw Medic otherwise is going to slow my game down a lot. And he's only going to take out one mercenary as it stands. Yes, he draws a card, but I sort of don't mind at this stage, I hope. Holy Cow again. I don't think I need another planes at the moment. I'm pretty ripe for mana. Actually, what have I got? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana ultimately. Yeah, I don't need another land, seriously. In fact, I probably shouldn't have played that just then, just to keep my opponent guessing as to what I might have had. So, let's attack with Holy Cows. Mystical Tether. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I didn't realise you could pay 2 more for that just to exile target creature, okay. And yeah, Lazav might, be able to, I was about to say turn one of the flyers, turn into one of the flyers. So that, puts me a little bit on the back foot now. Because while mercenaries I can all but sacrifice on the attack. Because if I say tap 3, attack with 1, I can attack with a 4-1, which, is good, but I think my opponent's going to, at least comparatively, not mind playing defensive for a little while. So, I think both of us actually are a little bit too many lands. Seriously, I don't need that many lands. Yeah, I'm going to have to start chump blocking. Because he can actually swing lethal at me right now, can't he? Remind me what that one does. Yeah, that's right. He can actually be pretty dang useful at the right time. So yeah, I'm going to have to do some chump blocking here. Because otherwise this is going to be game over very quickly. Yeah, in fact, I think my opponent, if he attacks with everything, will kill me regardless of how I block. Okay, just to see if he goes for it, I'll attack with... Yeah, I know I'm clutching at straws at the moment, but I'll attack with the mercenary, use Ride Down to take out the bandit. I was sort of hoping he'd... Yeah, I can't block with anything else, but I'll use that to take out the bandit. Good game, mate. Thank you very much. Okay, so I think essentially what won my opponent that game was using Lazav to grab, I forget the name of it, Gem, from the graveyard on that particular maneuver. So in yeah, however many turns that was, three turns ago or something. Yeah, I think that's ultimately why my opponent won that, and best of luck to him. Good work. But yeah, anyway, that's my third loss. So my next what do you call it, video? I'm on YouTube. I should know what I'm actually doing. Yeah, my next video will be the summary of this particular deck, and thanks for watching. See you next time.